Hey there, let's make an R&B Amapiano type beat for Tyla in FL Studio. If you're new, hit the subscribe button down below and let's get started. So the first thing I'll be setting will be the tempo. I'll be using 114. You can use a bit higher or a bit lower, but typically Amapiano is between 110 to 115. Then I'm going to use this electric piano plugin to create our chords. Open the piano roll. There are several packs inside this R&B MIDI chord pack with all unique chords. So I'm just dragging out the random ones in here. Let's hear how it sounds. Nice, I like that. So I'm just going to reduce this and repeat it. Or instead, I'm going to shift this back a bit. Nice, I like that. So the key for this is F sharp major. So I'm going to come right here, change my key to F sharp, and then lock it in scale. Perfect. Next thing I'm going to do is create a simple drum groove with this chord progression. So let's create a new pattern. Open this right here. Then we're going to come to the Ultimate Amapiano drum kit, which you can also get from the website, or use any Amapiano drum kit really. And then let's come to the rim shots. Yeah, I like that sound. So then just simply repeat the same rhythm. So I can have some variations so it doesn't sound too boring, you know. Then repeat that right there. And then we'll come back to the drums, our kick. Yeah, that kick is good. Just have it a typical 4-step. Then let's layer it some more so it sounds a bit more interesting. So let's come to percussions. We have that. Let's pick like 3 different percussions. Yeah, and then we just simply click this in. Then count 2 steps, then count 2 steps. And then you repeat again. You can either repeat the same sequence or change it up a little bit. So let's have this again. So if we want to create maybe, you know, a slight variation, is real simple. We could simply move one of these notes forward or backward, or just swap the position. For example, I could play this here, then I could play this here. Nice. Then let's come back to the hats. Let's add some hats. Let's add that. We just simply have it in here. Let's add a hat loop. And then reduce the volumes quite loud. Then we'll cut that out. Let's also change the timing. Yeah, something like that. And then we'll repeat it again. Then let's add a shaker. Then simply have that, reduce the volume. All right, so let's add another plugin. I'll be using Pure Lo-Fi to add more characters with the chords. Yeah, let's add that. So I'm going to copy this chord. This would be like a layer. We'll just reduce the length because this chord has a lot of sustain. So we're going to make it a lot shorter. Let's bring it down. No, it sounds better. Let's pick a different sound. Come right here. Let's use keys. Nice. So let's EQ that a bit so that it sounds a bit cleaner. So we'll link that. Use an EQ. Now let's add a counter melody. I'll be using Chromaphone 2, just basically a bell sound. Again, copy the chord, paste it in here, and then adjust the length. Now let's add an ambience melody, and I'll be using Analog Lab. I'll be using this plugin. And here what we have. Let's come to styles and pick out some soft vibes. Okay, I actually like this. Let's run with that. So we simply use the chord for inspiration. Let's add another ambience melody. Piano roll. Let's use on the roots key this time. I'm going to have like a side chain to it so that it feels like it's repeating. So for us to do that, we'll link it to the mixer, and then we're going to use cross beats. There's a preset in here I like to use, which is under repeater. Then we'll come to sidechain A or B, either one works. Let's try sidechain B. Let's add one more ear candy. Let's come back to Analog Lab. Then we'll come again to explore. We'll come to types, and then we'll come to keys. Let's try again soft. Yeah, let's use that. And then we'll come to piano roll. Let's add one more ear candy. So again, sky keys again. Let's come to plugs and see what we can find. I like that. Just simply repeat that continuously with the roots key. Now let's add a bass, and for bass I'm going to be using Hive, and come to Hive right here. Alright, so I'll be using that sound as a bass. Come to piano roll. So let's pick a different sound for the bass. It could be better. Let's add a log drum. We'll come to Fruity DX10, and then we simply come to the presets, and then we look for log drum. Now we're going to do some quick settings just to get more out of our log drum. Let's increase the release. and then also increase the decay. We want to make the log drum really simple, so come right here, we just create a simple row. Let's increase the velocity. Then out this. Let's bring it down to low octave. So let's make a bit harder. Then we're going to create another log drum, but this time we'll use a default preset. We use it as simple as that, and then we come in here. Increase the velocity. So let's break everything up so that we'll create the arrangement. Come right here, split by channel. I'll bring everything down. So we're going to highlight all of this and move it out of the way. Starting. We want this to be like 2 minutes 30 seconds or 45 seconds. I think somewhere around here should be good. So I'm going to highlight this, copy that. Yeah. Now we may not have the drums running all the way through. We may not, but typically drums run like from the beginning to like the end of most songs. So we're going to have that. So we're going to have the chords as well running all the way through. So after copying the chords all the way through, we're going to have our first 8 bars as our intro. So Option T or Alternate T in Windows. Then verse 1. You can start with verse or hook, okay? So let's have the first 8 bars pre-hook, hook 1. And the hook could be, depends, the hook could be just 8 bars or even 16 bars, but let's keep it at 8. Then verse 2, and then we have pre-hook 2, second hook, and then the second hook could be 16 bars. Let's have it at 16 bars this time. It could be flipped. It could be the first hook 16 bars or the second hook 16 bars, or both could be 16 bars. And then we have our outro, and then we have end. So let's have this here. So we're going to highlight literally almost everything or even everything and have it in the hook. But that's typically where, you know, all the elements climax. We may take some out of it, but we just have it in the hook. And I have it in the second hook as well. Then we can then populate all other areas. that's pretty much it. If you found this helpful, like and follow for more. Cheers.